Hi, my name's Simon and I'm here with Milwaukee to give you 5 things that you might not know about the Milwaukee Sawzall. The first interesting feature about the Milwaukee Sawzall is that the blade can be turned upside down. So, for example, if your working environment means that the battery and the trigger is in the way, simply take the blade out and turn it upside down and continue work. The second interesting point to mention on the Milwaukee Sawzall is the fact that the shoe is adjustable, and that serves 2 benefits. Number 1, it stops the blade protruding too far into your workpiece, and number 2, it allows you to use a different portion of the blade, therefore increasing blade life and reducing the cost per cut. So another major benefit of this particular Milwaukee Sawzall is the fact that it is 1-key compatible. We're going to cut this piece of stainless steel pipe, but to make it as efficient as possible, we've dialed a couple of things into the machine, a couple of settings using the 1-key app. So we've dialed a few features in. I've limited the maximum speed to 1800 SPM, wound the trigger ramp up all the way up, and turned the cut brake on. The cut brake is the feature that means the machine will stop cutting as soon as it breaks through the cut, meaning nothing below gets damaged. So we're going to cut this piece of stainless steel pipe now. Finger is still on the trigger. So this machine looks very similar to the one that you've just seen me demonstrate, but it's slightly different. This is the Milwaukee M18 Super Sawzall. This is the one that's equipped with the orbital action, which allows it to cut timber very quickly and very aggressively, and that's what I'm going to show you now. We've filled this piece of timber full of nails just to make it a bit more interesting. Currently, the orbital action is turned off, so let's see how it performs. Well, that was pretty quick. What we're going to do now is swap out the timber. We'll have some fresh nails just to keep it fair between the 2 features, and we'll see how it performs with the orbital action on. You should see quite a profound difference in speed. Quite a lot quicker. So the last thing to talk about is the blades. It's all well and good having a top-of-the-line machine, but the only way to unlock its full potential is to use top-of-the-line accessories with it. What I've got here is 2 blades. The one in the machine is a wood-cutting blade, it's a bimetal blade, and the one I'm holding in my hand is the latest technology tungsten carbide tipped blade. The piece of wood that we're going to cut has been impregnated with some 6mm hardened steel screws just to make it a bit more interesting, and we're going to cut through that now. First, with the bimetal blade, we'll take a look at its teeth, see what condition it's in, and then we'll have a go with the tungsten carbide tip blade. So it did make it through, it took its time, got there eventually, and if you take a closer look at the teeth, you can see they're all still present, but they're definitely not brand new anymore. We're going to swap this out now for the tungsten carbide tip blade. The screws are still in the timber. We only cut the tops off last time round, so it's going to be going through the same amount of timber and the same amount of metal. Let's see how it performs. Well, I don't think that needs much follow-up explanation. That was measurably quicker, and not just by a little bit. And if you look at the teeth, they're not brand new, but very, very close to it. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below the types of materials that you've cut through with your Milwaukee Sawzall.